I want to appeal to those good spirits we have around us, whose ultimate purpose is to spiritualize humanity. And that's a tall order, because most of humanity is not ready to be spiritualized. It's in the process of being materialized. Nevertheless, my intentions are to appeal to those spirits that are responsible for the spiritualization of not only the living on the earth, but the entire solar system altogether.
What do you think about the anti-spiritual rhetoric that you're hearing from some politicians today?
Well, we are hearing a lot of ignorance. We are hearing then a lot of self-deprivation. We're hearing a lot of contradiction relative to the spiritual, because everyone needs the spiritual, but you need to know what that is to begin with, you see. And so the spiritual is the upliftment of consciousness, to help you get above human consciousness. See, that's the beauty of the spiritual. It's to rise above. It's to ascend, as the prophets have ascended, see, to the heavens. So it's a matter of them being open to the heavens, see, for light, see, wisdom, intelligence, and ultimately creativity, so that a better place can be created out of the earth as it is in this time.
Why do you think these certain politicians, as we're discussing anti-spiritual rhetoric, why do you think they have such a following?
Well, because it ignores the spiritual, which is where most people start, in the material plane, you see. So we need to access the spiritual plane, that is the non-material, more deeply, so that we have more light within us and around us. As a rule, it's all about enlightenment. All true spirituality is about access to the light that is within us and around us, and that actually is us altogether.
How do you view the contrast of our political parties in America?
Well, they are aspiring to reach a higher consciousness, okay, each in its own way, but it's all about going deeper and rising higher in consciousness. See, both parties are looking for enlightenment, wisdom. See, in order to create a better place for us all to abide on, as it is. We need to abide together as humans on a planet that has so much diversity that there needs to be some approach to going within and then going beyond the suffering of all of these people who are trying to survive peaceably on a planet that is very complicated, right? All the nationalities, and all of the various people's ideas and levels of consciousness, from the most primitive to the most advanced at this point. So there's a great disparity between the, I guess you might say, the cultures. And so we try to keep that in mind and bring peace to one another. That's the best way to approach this. And we can find enlightenment when we really want it.
Do you see the upcoming U.S. election as democracy versus autocracy or any other polarity?
Well, I see it as a way of indicating what the people want. See, this is important. We're giving the people a choice. That's a good thing in this country, right? Choice, being able to choose from one over another. See, and so that's room for growth, and it's important for those who are not chosen to appreciate with great gratitude, the opportunity for them to choose. See, they have to appreciate that they have a choice, and people, the majority wins. See, so this is good for the time being, and so this is a step in the right direction. See, maybe at some point in our evolution we'll all know the same thing, and we'll all come out in the same way as the truth of what we need, and not as an option for or against what we might need, or be, for that matter.
What are your hopes for the country and could say the world too, moving forward?
Well, I think a lot of people hope that we can respect one another, learn to respect one another, and appreciate one another, maybe the same thing, and ultimately to love oneself, not as an egomaniac. We're not talking about that kind of love. We're not talking about certain kind of narcissistic love, selfishness, cultivation. We're talking about loving love, being able to love love, not just yourself, but love love itself. Right? Love the spirit of love itself. We need to open ourselves up to that potential. And we can, because we are that. We have hearts. We have a heart essence. Where's your heart essence? Bring it up, bring it out. Share it with the world. Find it first, right? Know you have it.
What is love?
Who is love? Healing. Healing, recovery, recreation. Transcendence of suffering. Transcendence of self. Division. The awakenment of the heart in fullness as the universe. It is, not just, personal. It's a thing ticking in your chest. No, it is the conscious embrace of what is life. It's love. The greatness of spirit, the greatness of intelligence, and the greatness of gratitude, for all of this opportunity to enjoy and live and love others.
Do you believe that there could ever be an enlightened society?
Well, there is an enlightened society. It's here now. You need to know where to find it. You need to know where to look within yourself to see if it's in you, or if it's outside of you. Sure, of course. Without it, there would be no such thing as enlightenment, or possibility. There'd be no conversation about enlightenment. There is a conversation because enlightenment is our nature, basically. We thrive as a result of enlightened nature that is given to us at birth. Oh, it's just in the genes. It's the will to live. See. It's the imposition of loving other beings. We just feel we need to love other beings. And it's good to love certain beings. We don't love everyone. That would be quite a feat if you could love everyone. And some beings who are detached beings, right, can love everyone because they're not personally involved in everyone. They can love the fact that these are beings who are living here for their own purpose, and in some cases to help other people, doing the best they can do. See? So this is part of it. See? Loving is loving the opportunity everything on earth has to be itself. Every creature being itself. Every bug being itself. Every atom being its own being. Its own atom. See? And so this is part of it. And all of that has to do with us originally. See? Because we have that enlightenment spark in us which can reveal to itself all that it needs to reveal about itself. See? As light, as matter, as energy, as mind, as body, as universe. Enlightened beings are above pettiness and self-division. They may have bouts of anger, but they're not anger. See? They're not necessarily angry people. See? So enlightenment means being beyond suffering, being beyond neuroses, see? Pettiness, see? Whining, see? Complaining, see? And confusion. So it is to our advantage to consider what our enlightenment energy is, beyond what we suffer, so beyond what we are tormenting ourselves with or by because of materialism. So we have an opportunity to love and to know and to be and to see, to hear and to realize truth. Now. And enlightenment, liberation in this moment. It's ours, it's here. It is what it is. Empty of suffering. True, true, true.